Espresso, your daily shot of Chinese words with Catherine Xiang. I'm Catherine Xiang. How are you doing? Another lovely day in London today. So what we've done previously was about one of the Chinese basic verb, 吃, to eat. And today I want to move to one of the basic nouns, so which is 心. 心, it means heart. Okay, so if you know about Chinese culture, you probably know in ancient China, we consider heart as the organ for thoughts, conscious, and feelings. So similar to ancient Greek as well as ancient Egyptian, we believe heart is the main organ. And because of that, a lot of philosophy and a lot of different words we combine with the word and the simple character 心. So first, let's take a look of how this character is written. So let's have a look at the stroke order. And as you can see, this character is actually a character based on the shape of the heart. So a character that is really involved through the traditional drawing and indicate how actually the shape of heart look like. Okay, great. So one more time, 心, 心. So as I've mentioned, because it's a key concept and keyword related to thoughts, ideas, and feelings, we have a really rich vocabulary linked to the word 心 and a lot of idioms as well. So in today's video, I want to focus on some verbs that are really common and combined with this Chinese character, 心. So, shall we begin? The first word I would like to introduce is called 上心. 上心. 上, above, on. So, on your heart, 上心. The second one is 用心. 用心. 用 means to use. Use your heart. And the third one is 专心. 专心. 专 means focused, concentrated. So concentrated heart. And the last one, because we're going to learn short words today, so I thought I can introduce another word, which is 尽心. 尽心. 尽 means consumed or give it everything. So give it everything, well, give all your heart. 尽心. So quickly, as usual, I want you to think a little bit about what these words could mean in Chinese. So 上心, 用心, 专心, and 尽心. Okay, so the first word, 上心. 上心 means actually to be attentive, to really care about something, okay? So you can see it's almost like in English, you've got something on your mind. You got something that needs your attention, that you really care about. So how do we use it? In one of the classic novel by our contemporary writer Ding Ling in the 1930s, 1940s. So in Du Wanxiang, that's one of her famous novel. So she wrote in her novel, 晚上教村里的妇女识字，没有一个妇女能比晚香更上心的。Okay, one more time. 晚上教村里的妇女识字，没有一个妇女能比晚香更上心的。So here you can see the meaning is 晚上, so in the evening. 教村里 in the village. 妇女识字, so teach the women in the village to recognize Chinese characters. 没有一个妇女, there's no other woman 能比晚香更上心的 is more tentative compared to 晚香. So 晚香 is the one tries the best and works the hardest. 更上心, okay? Pay great attention. And in contemporary word, we usually, if you want to say somebody or something is more really attentive towards something else. So this is the typical structure. We could say A 对 B 上心 or 不上心. So A is tentative. A really cares about B, or A is not that much care about B. So here's some examples. 现在的父母对孩子的教育非常的上心。现在的父母对孩子的教育非常上心。So 现在的父母 here is like A. So the parents nowadays, what are they tentative about? What do they care about? 孩子的教育，孩子的教育 children's education. 现在的父母对孩子的教育非常的上心。So the parents nowadays, they're really tentative about children's education or about the education of their child. Another example, 他对你的事情似乎不那么上心。他对你的事情似乎不那么上心。So that means 他 here is he. 你的事情 your business or your things, okay? 似乎 seems 不那么上心. He doesn't seem to be so attentive to your things, okay? So that means he doesn't really care what you care about. He doesn't seem to be that attentive to what you need or what you want to do, okay? So 他对你的事情似乎不那么上心. So this is the first word, 上心. And the next word is very useful, 用心. 用心, to use your heart. So in Chinese, to use your heart, that means you're really, really thoughtful about something. You really give your best. You use your heart. You're dedicated, okay? So it means you're dedicated towards something. And a lot of times we say 用心做事. So when you do something, you really need to commit to it. You really need to dedicate to it. So your all mind is focused on that, 用心. Here I'm sharing a book cover. So 用心做事, that's the name of the book. 用心做事 here, it just means you have to concentrate on your work. You have to give it all to your work. So 一个用心做事的人才是企业真正需要的人. So as the title said, 一个用心做事的人才是企业真正需要的人. So someone who's dedicated to the work is really what a business need. Okay, so as you can see, 用心 is a very positive word in Chinese. It just means you give it a lot of thought. You're very dedicated. So where else can we use this? 用心. So if your colleague did something really good or tried to show you a lot of, interesting thoughts or deep thoughts, you can say, 谢谢你，这件事情让你用心了。谢谢你，这件事情你真的用心了。So thank you very much. I can see you put a lot of thought into this matter. So 用心. Sometimes if you feel other people, a little bit sloppy, you can also say, 工作的时候怎么能那么不用心呢？工作的时候怎么能那么不用心呢？ Or 学习的时候你怎么能那么不用心呢？ Or 不用心，什么事情可以办得好呢？不用心，什么事情可以办得好呢？ If you don't really give all your attention, if you don't really try your best, in this case, try your best means use your brain actually. It means to think about what is happening rather than just, look at the surface. So if you don't really think, how can you make things better? How can you achieve what you want to achieve? Okay, so this is 用心, another really, really common word, very, very useful. Now, the next word, 专心. 专心, a very focused mind. You probably will hear this a lot in the classroom setting when teacher tell, children, you have to focus. You have to focus on the blackboard. You have to focus on what you're reading. Okay, so 专心 means all your attention or your focus is here. And this is very common really in the classroom setting. And you can also use it to describe someone is very focused and very concentrated on his or her work. For example, 在图书馆，他很专心的看书。在图书馆，他很专心的看书。So in the library, he reads really concentratedly, very attentively. Or another example can be, 他正在专心的吃饭。他正在专心的吃饭。So he's eating his food. That means he's not paying attention to other things, maybe distracted by the TV or the conversation. 专心, it just means your heart is solely concentrated and focused on doing one particular activity. Okay, so 专心的工作. That's you're not going to be distracted by other things. 专心的学习, study, concentrate. You're not going to be distracted by other things like social media. So 专心, to be focused on doing one particular activity. Last one, 尽兴. 尽兴, so as we mentioned before, 尽 means consumed or give it all. So when can you say 尽兴? 尽兴 is more to describe you've really tried your best. Okay, so 尽兴. So when you try your best but you couldn't achieve something, you could say, 真的对不起，但是我已经尽兴了。真的对不起，但是我已经尽兴了。So really sorry about this, but I really tried my best. Okay, 尽兴. So another thing is also if you could defend the other person, maybe not achieve the best outcome, but this person has tried his or her best. So you can also say, 虽然这件事情没有成功，但是大家都尽兴了。虽然这件事情没有成功，但是大家都尽兴了。So even though we haven't make it a success, but everybody really tried their best. Okay, 虽然这件事没有成功，但是大家都尽兴了。Okay, so 尽兴 means really tried everything and give it all, give your best. Okay, so let's have a quick recap of the words that we learned today with 心 heart in it. 上心, so something that you think about, you're very attentive to, you care about. 用心is a verb to means that you really think hard about something, you really dedicated and committed to something. 专心, focused mind, okay? So focused on doing a particular activity. And last one, 尽兴, I've given all my heart. So I've tried, I've given a great effort, okay? So these are the words we've learned today, and with some sample examples. Hopefully you will remember these. And before we end, let's just have another quick look of this particular character, 心 heart. Let's see how it's written one more time. Okay, great. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time with more words to do with 心 heart in Chinese. Till next time, take care. 再见。